In your half ruling, the Right Honourable is correct. And I'm sure I'm speaking on behalf of the nation is also proud to hear that the investigation is going to be taken, the committee is going to be from this parliament. Let me say this. The first Deputy Speaker, APM is so bright and intelligent. And for him to ask the Minister of Justice to say Parliament should do that, he's aware that the one who said the black box is around is here. In here.
Honourable member for Mulanje West.
Speaker,
Honourable member.
Yes.
Whip, please resume your seat. Honourable member, I would like to go. Honourable member, point of order.
No, let me finish.
Honourable member.
I have the right to finish. I didn't mention the name. I have the right to speak. I didn't mention the name of a person. So I have the right to speak and haven't finished. The first Deputy Speaker, I haven't finished.
I will give you the floor. I will give you the floor.
No,
you will continue and finish. Let me guide you this way.
Thank you.
This issue, being such an important issue, I would like to ask the whole House to soberly bring our suggestions, because the job to investigate hasn't yet started. It will start, and we don't want... Can we allow you to finish, and then we'll go to the Zakasina, please?
The first Deputy Speaker, in fact, when the Minister of Justice took the floor, he said a number of several gaps. But the gaps of whether these Commission of Inquiries they forgot to indicate, maybe these are some of the gaps that the forest was saying it was so thick, and when we went there, it wasn't thick and it was just closer to the road. But also there were some issues that, some issues of saying, in the Commission of Inquiry, we thought the Minister of Justice is going to talk about the report which was supposed to be coming to us in every 4 hours, but we didn't even hear from there. Those are some of the gaps whereby the Committee of Parliament is supposed to look into all these. The first Deputy Speaker, I'm so wondering because I'm getting a lot of smell from the other side because they did ask the very same question, but they're making a lot of noise as if you did ask the question, you better remain quiet. No, we are fed of your smell coming from you.
Honourable member,
the
address the chair. Address the chair, please. I'm
addressing you, the Right Honourable Speaker. This is my 50th time to come here in Parliament. I know the procedures. I'm addressing you, the first Deputy Speaker, but I'm just wondering to people who wanted to blackmail, that they're asking the very same question. In the actual sense, they're just making a lot of noise which is not going to help us. Investigation is investigation. The Minister of Justice has told us that the committee is going to come out from here and is going to be supported by a number of experts. Those who didn't appear in the Commission of Inquiry, they're going to be part of them. Those who did the postmortem, they're going to be part of those. Those who made sure, who went to see why the aircraft was alone and the people were in different directions, they're going to be there. Those who were hiding in the forest and taking pictures, and the one who was at the tower, TNM, is going to come and tell us where this the watchman went, the one who was on the tower, the missing person, where is it? They're going to be here. So there's no problem. We salute you, the first Deputy Speaker, for allowing us to debate on this question and allowing the Minister of Justice to come up and say, we are looking forward to see all these people who might not even go and appear to those people who are going to be summoned. If the committee is not going to come from this Parliament, they are going to be afraid. These commissioners of inquiry who resigned, there are a number of reasons which is going to give us that why didn't he go and why did he resign? And these who didn't even go to Commission of Inquiry, they're going to come and tell us why didn't they appear? They didn't appear when they were called. So this is the right for committee which is going to ask them. Please stop making noise. If you did ask this question, the Parliament is going to ask. The Parliament is going to call and going to make and is going to form this committee. So nobody, if indeed this one, the one whom we lost, the number of people whom we lost, They're also from your heart that you felt the same. There's nobody who's going to make noise than the noises which is going to come from this side. Because these people, they were governing, if they were serious enough, they were supposed to look into those issues. If they didn't know, they didn't even do that. They were just lying and cheating at us. Stop, remain quiet and stop making noise here. We are not small here. We are big enough that we can make this decision. Thanks so much, the First Deputy Speaker.
Order, members. Let's resume our seats. Honourable members.
What do you mean?
We have a final point of order. A final point of order, and I'll close on this after the Minister has responded just the two questions that have been raised. And so that's the point of order. You have the floor, Desagasin.
Thank you so much, the First Deputy Speaker, for recognizing people of... Mr. Speaker, can I be protected?
Order, Mulanje West, order. Order, Mulanje West.
Mr. First Deputy Speaker.
Ndege hizo za Bwanji ndege.
You can do better, Minister of Information. Wait for the inquiry. Wait for the inquiry.
Order, member, address the chair.
Sorry? All right.
You can do better.
Mr. Federal Speaker, there's a lot of background.
Order, members.
I need your protection.
Raise your point of order, member. Would like to close on this subject.
All right, Mr. Federal Speaker, mine is not a point of order. It was just only one or two submissions to make to the Minister of Justice. I was listening attentively to his submission, and first let me thank him for bringing up this response, which is of a matter of national importance. If I was listening quite well to his submission, he has mentioned of interim report of German BFU. I haven't heard from him his submission on the final, if the country, as a government, who had a final report from BFU. If there's a final report from BFU, and what is his pronouncement on that final report? And also, if I go looking at how this issue has generated interest in the House, even across the country, because as we all agree, this issue needs a closure. Now, as to the section which he had directed that, in our Constitution, Section 89, subsection G, gives the power to the President to appoint a Commission of Inquiry. The Constitution of Malawi, Section 89, subsection G. It gives the power to the President to appoint inquiry. Now that the President has used his powers to forfeit those powers and give the mandate to the Parliament to do the inquiry, the same section talks of the President to put that decision in writing and using a seal. I hope that is going to make it. But I'll take it to Section 61 of our Constitution, which he has referred to Section 60 about the subsection 3, where the National Assembly has that power, where we're going to do the inquiry. But the same section, if you go in Section 61, it talks about the interest, where members need to declare the interest on any matter under debate. Now, this issue, everyone here agrees that we are all interested in this issue, to get the truth out of this. Now, if you want to get the truth out of this, it means everyone, including you, Chair, you are interested in this matter. And the position says we should declare our interest. Section 61. Section 61. Now, I want to find out, when you are doing the composition out of it, the composition of this inquiry. We are saying we are going to take a technical advice. Are we getting the technical advice from this technical team, or they'll be part of the inquiry? The technical aspects which we are bringing in, are they going to be part of the inquiry on this public inquiry, or they'll be just offering the technical expertise?
Thank you. I will ask the Honorable Minister, Honorable Member for Zomba, for your question. Please, let's go to the question.
Thank you so much, First Deputy Speaker, for allowing the people of Zomba City North to put a submission. First Deputy Speaker, allow me firstly to applaud, to thank His Excellency Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika, the State President of this Republic.
Leaders, avoid reflecting on each other.
First Deputy Speaker,
please.
As I continue.
Honourable Minister of Information, Honourable Whip, MCP, Honourable Deputy Leader, Government. Let's hear the Honourable Member for Zomba City North in silence, please.
First Deputy Speaker, sir, I will retake by commending the State President of this Republic, Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika, for allowing that a commission of inquiry be done afresh. And also, First Deputy Speaker, for choosing the able Minister of Justice to spearhead this very same topic that we are discussing on the floor. First Deputy Speaker, sir, this side of the aisle, the other side of the aisle, in particular MCP members, should be the last people to submit or to advise this side of government on how it should conduct the fresh inquiry. First Deputy Speaker, they had all the ample time to do the needful, but they failed. When they were in government, they had all the machinery. They should be the very last people to comment on this issue. First Deputy Speaker, as you are giving the floor to the able minister to answer the questions, I submit that we listen to him silently as he provides solutions to what Malawians are looking for. First Deputy Speaker, I submit. Thank you.
Thank you. Honourable members, I'll now request the Honourable Minister of Justice, to take the floor in responding to the 3 or 4 issues that have been raised, and then we will adjourn for a lunch break. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Honourable First Deputy Speaker, sir. In terms of the supplementary questions, I think I've just captured the 3. The rest were comments and the interjections by way of point of orders. First of all, let me go to the originator of the question. Mwanza Central asked 2 questions in supplementary to the question, how are we going to introduce experts into this issue? I think that was the central thesis of your question. The second one was there are criminal elements. That's what you believe. How will we allow the Minister of Justice or indeed other agencies to deal with those issues while the Parliament is undertaking its inquiries? I think those are the 2 issues. Let me thank the Member of Parliament for Mwanza Central for those 2 supplementary questions. In terms of the expertise, I was recommending that in investigating this matter, the experience that I've had in looking at the various reports and documents, for me as minister to come up with the findings and recommendation to His Excellency the President, I came across issues which I could not deal with myself. As a lawyer, I needed the expertise. It is with that cognizance, taking cognizance of that matter, that I was recommending that when Parliament institutes or constitutes a ad hoc committee to do the inquiry as His Excellency has directed, it must be supported. It must be supported by experts, especially on aircraft investigations. And these experts must include international experts. And that's my recommendation. Without expertise, the committee, any inquiry will be on face value, will have no value because it will just be asking questions. As regards the issue of criminality, as regards the issue of criminality, let me say it here. Let me put, Mr. First Deputy Speaker, sir, let me put it on record that any elements of criminality in this matter must be dealt with by agencies that deal with criminal issues. And as Minister of Justice, in support from the Minister of Homeland Security, we are not going to take this matter lying down. I didn't want Mr. First Deputy Speaker, sir, to preempt by introducing a lot of the things which I've found in this, because I'm recommending that the committee should investigate. But let me assure the August House that my findings, coupled with the findings that will come from this Parliament, and if this Parliament agrees that there are criminal elements, those criminal elements will be dealt with decisively. Let me go to Deza Mulunduni. Deza Mulunduni raised two issues. The first one was the politics surrounding this matter. The second one was issues of finance to support the incoming inquiry. This one, I will defer to the Minister of Finance to deal with it, and that now we are going to have a debate on the budget. I encourage Deza Mulunduni to raise that matter when it comes to budget discussion, and move the Minister of Finance to include in the budget for this particular, to deal with this particular matter. However, when it comes to politicization of this matter, I said, Mr. First Deputy Speaker, sir, in my report to the August House, that in the view of His Excellency the President, and in my view, this August House is a representative of all Malawians, irrespective of the political divide. It is my view and my belief that if we are going to depoliticize this matter, it must be dealt with by this Parliament. The moment we go into government side, the executive, instituting a commission of inquiry again, it will be taken to be political. But this House is the only House, that's my belief, that is neutral, representing all Malawians who have voted for this House to represent all Malawians. There is no doubt, Mr. First Deputy Speaker, sir, that this matter, as the Honorable Member for Mulanje West has said, this matter is of national importance. It is therefore for that reason that we want to eliminate all political elements, and that this House, subject to what Deza Kasina has said in terms of declaration of interest, that those who have got direct interest in this matter should declare their interest if they are included in the matter. For example, if people made comments immediately after the accident, those people, if they are included in the committee, should declare what they said during the investigations and during the searches. And therefore, they should not be part of this particular committee. Coming to Lilongwe Mpenu. Lilongwe Mpenu was suggesting that referring this matter to be investigated by a committee of parliament would, in his words, be reducing the weight of the matter. In my view, Mr. First Deputy Speaker, sir, I disagree. By elevating this matter to parliamentary investigation, we are actually elevating the weight of this matter. That it is a matter of national importance. Therefore, I don't expect a member of this House to be the first to pronounce themselves that the work of a parliamentary committee would be relegated to the peripheral and to be reduced to an entity. It is therefore my view that by His Excellency's referral this matter to this House, His Excellency is actually elevating this matter to the weight of this particular august House. Let me go quickly. I know it came by way of point of order. There's a Kasina about the final report of the PFU. I said very quickly, very clearly in my statement that if you look at the interim report of the BFU, it was not conclusive because there were several matters which they were still investigating. However, when you go to the final report of the BFU, it writes, if you read that report, it writes and it draws conclusions from the Commission of Inquiry, which my finding has found that the integrity of the inquiry is wanting. With those remarks, Mr. First Deputy Speaker, sir, I do agree with Zomba City North to applaud His Excellency the President for his wisdom. He has truly demonstrated to Malawians that he is a true professor of law. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, honourable members. I want to recognize the leader, and then I'll suspend the House.
First Deputy Speaker, I think the matter that is being discussed is extremely important. I think issues of financing of a fresh inquiry came into light just to indicate that when it comes to matters of such importance, the state will always be ready to provide such resources. And therefore, we have no reason as a House to doubt whether such resources would indeed be made available. Beyond that, First Deputy Speaker, I also wanted to inform this House that at no point shall we